Alrighty, here we go. Let me just make myself taller here. Y'all gotta peep that fresh haircut. Ooh, boy, look at that crispy lineup, that fade. Yo, what's up guys? It's Kevin Pack here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, again, my name is Kevin Pack and I'm a six-figure Amazon seller, and I welcome you to my channel where you're just gonna learn a whole bunch of good entrepreneurship, business, Amazon related thing. Now, of course, before we begin, I'm gonna show you guys my current sales so you guys know I'm a current Amazon seller and not just some random Asian guy talking on the internet. Okay, here we go. It's a nice early morning so far. Boom, full refresh right there. Woo! 24 sales today so far, over $500, almost $600 made today. And it's not even 11 a.m. yet, so that's pretty damn good. It's a pretty solid day. A lot of growth happening so far in the last few days, so I'm pretty happy about that. You guys, I'm gonna do an update video on this, but I'm having so much trouble with these next few products that I'm trying to launch. So much delays. I'll make an update video about that later, but let's get into the meat of this video. Okay, so today's video is gonna be an Amazon related video, and we're gonna be talking about custom packaging, and number two, the importance of custom packaging as well. So what is custom packaging? This is where you have your own custom design package box thing for your product on Amazon. So it doesn't just come into your customer with just like a random brown box. It's gonna have an actual design over it. There's gonna be color. There's gonna be a lot of fancy stuff going on the box itself. First impressions are very important for your customer. You wanna definitely make sure that your customer is impressed and wowed about your product. So making sure that it doesn't come in just a random black box or a random brown or white box or whatever is pretty damn good, okay? It's making sure you have some design, your logo on there, you got some images of your picture or your products in there. I mean, it leaves a good impression if you don't just have a random box with just your name on it. I emphasize this a lot with my students because it was a game changer for my products, and it also helped me create a successful product as well. So this is why I always tell my students, and I'm telling you guys, how custom packaging is important, okay? So custom packaging is all about giving that wow experience for your customer and also increasing conversion rates for your product. So not only will you be able to get better reviews, but you also increase sales because you can use your product, the packaging, and put it into your images, and then it'll look a lot more high quality. Instead of just having your product under a white background, now you can have your product with your packaging in the background and it looks way more classy. Trust me, it makes a difference. You got to keep in mind that your customers cannot touch and feel your product. They cannot tell the quality of it. So they have to look at the pictures in order to tell if it's a good product or not. So custom packaging is a great way to have a little edge over your competitors. If you see a listing, a market where everyone just has this product under a white background, but no one has custom packaging, and it makes sense to have custom packaging for this product, then that might be something where you could swoop up on, make some sales out of that. So we understand the importance of custom packaging. I mean, we're trying to increase sales, we're trying to bring a good wow experience with your customer and increase the amount of reviews you can possibly get, right? So we're gonna have these edges on ourselves over the competitor, but now how do we actually go about getting these custom packaging done? I know it might feel like a handful, it might make you nervous, it might make you a little anxious as well, but it's okay. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. So number one, you need to make sure you find your product and know what kind of product you're trying to source, okay? Number two, you need to go talk to your supplier for that product. You need to tell them that you need the die cut lines of the box. So your die cut lines, or the die cut outline of your box, is basically literally a layout of your product packaging box. And then it's just like a flat surface. It's a 2D surface where everything just laid out, all right? Now this is what you're gonna take to a designer, whether you have your own designer or you have somebody on Fiverr do it for you. But you need to take this outline, this flat blank outline, this blank canvas, and take it to that designer because they need something to work on. They can't just create a custom box for you because they don't know the dimensions of the box. They don't know what kind of style box you have. There's different types of boxes being used, and so you need to make sure that you get what the right boxes from your supplier, and then your designer can work around that. Now it's important that you get these die cut lines in either a PDF file or an AI file. This way your designer can actually work around it, and it's not going to be like super faded or blurry or anything like that, they'll be able to actually work around the box and everything. And then when you get that file back from your designer, it's either going to be an AI or a PDF file, or probably both. And you're going to send that to your supplier and they will print it out for you. So Amazon's not going to do it. Your designer's not going to do it. Your supplier is the one who will print it. They will supply the outline of the box and also to print the actual colors and design of it, okay, for you. Now keep in mind, this may shock you that the actual design file may look different than what's actually being printed. This is because there's two different formats. So when the designer is making the design of the custom packaging, it's going to be probably on RGB, okay, red, green, blue. That's the basically format of color that's being used on the design. But when it's being printed, it's going to be CYMK. From what I can recall, CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So those are the colors that are going to be printed. So they can't print in RGB. They can't do it, but they can print in the other formats. So don't freak out if basically the color of your packaging is not exactly the same as the files that you receive. It's going to be a little off because the printing style is different and you can't print in RGB. That's just a known fact. Look, I was surprised first. I was pissed first. I was like, wait a minute, why doesn't this look exactly the same? But I realized printing and designing on a computer are two different color formats. Just accept it, okay? Just save yourself the headache and accept it. So now let's hop into my computer so I can show you guys some really good examples of product packaging design, and probably something, if I could find one, not to look for, not something that you should not do.
Okay, let's get on with this cheese. So we're gonna be on Amazon right. oh, that was a little loogie in my throat right there. That was kind of weird. Anyways, we're going to be on Amazon right now. We're going to be comparing two different listings that have two different product packaging, and kind of give you guys an example of what to look for and what kind of quality you want to aim for your product packaging. All right, so check this out. All right, so we have this person right here, this Megan Premium Facial Skincare. All right, so this is their main image. So they have custom packaging, but this is their main image. Look how boring that is. All right, it's just the product with the main background. I don't know why they didn't put this as the main image. Beats me, but they're not making much money. And this is their custom packaging, and it looks really basic and looks kind of like the stock custom packaging from your suppliers, and that's something that's custom. Okay, so this looks like something that they give all their customers. Looks really basic, looks really stock. But if we take a look at the top seller, check this out. Look at this guy. All right, this is, what is his name? JJ Ellie with this derma roller right here. Look at this main image right here. Look at that, man. Look how crispy, clear, beautiful, high quality, great color scheme, black on gold. I mean, I love that. They just made their, look at that. I mean, they just made their packaging super premium, and this is custom made. They have their logo on there. They have their branding on there. They made it look very high-end, high quality. And this is why they're doing super, super well. I mean, I think we can, let's take a look at Helium 10 right now. Move myself down here. This is the Helium 10 X-ray, which allows me to see how much sellers are making on their product. This person, look at that. This one right here. So this last one is doing $150,000 per month. That's insane. All right, and let's take a look at this guy. Let's see how much he's doing. Look at that. Speaks for itself. This guy's only doing $7,000 per month. $7,000 versus $150,000 per month. All right, and this is because of quality. You guys got to pay attention to your quality. You guys got to pay attention to creating a custom design. So go out there, find yourself somebody on Fiverr, find somebody that's a local designer or graphic designer near you that can do this work. All right, tell them what kind of vision you want. Think of what design is missing in this whole market. Okay, so if you look at the whole market, what's missing? Is everyone just doing like a similar color? Is everyone doing a similar theme or style? If everyone just has this random like white stock one, like this right here, like a random stock custom packaging right here, what can you do that makes it a little bit different? This person came in and said, you know what, I want to come in with something more premium looking, more high end. He went with the black and gold, and that's just genius. Okay, so this is the kind of stuff you want to look at. This is the kind of thought process, and you're not going to get this immediately. You know, you're going to have to think about it. You're going to have to give it a few days and let it marinate, talk to your designer, discuss it back and forth. But it's very important that you guys get this spot on, because the presentation is important, because if you guys half-ass your product and you just go with a random custom packaging, I mean, you guys are gonna miss it. You guys are going to basically get half-ass results, and you're not gonna get a result that's gonna change your life or really improve your life in that case. So super important, guys. Go in there, really put in money into great custom packaging, and obviously great pictures too. Great pictures really do justice as well. So this is the importance of custom packaging. This is a game changer. This is how you do it, okay? Get the die cut lines from your supplier, take the lines out to a designer, have the designer finish it, and then send that design back to your supplier. They'll print it out, done, boom, that's it, all right? So I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. Go out there, create some value in your Amazon business, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Go make that money. See you later. Peace.